Hello and welcome to not a roguelike and not a demo for once. Look at me branching out into other genres and categories and games. But it's the more things change, the more things stay the same. I'm Backpack Man. Today we're checking out Forage Wizard. Thank you again to the developer. Reached out via email, said this looks in your wheelhouse. The beta's out. I think if you applied to the beta before, I think it's still open. You can still just get a key for the game. I'm not sure if that's the case. I may be spreading misinformation. Wouldn't be the first time. Probably won't be the last. It's a game about building, collecting, crafting. I think it's a single player kind of Stardew Valley Clash of Clans style. Now I'm not a huge Stardew Valley head, but should be more honest, a huge Clash of Clans head back in the day before they announced Town Hall 11, and that's when I was Town Hall 8 at the time, I think, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna slow down we're never gonna make it. So let's just give up and enjoy the ride on some other stuff. Brawl Stars was big. I don't know, let's not ramble about my Supercell history. Let's just hit the play button. Let's see what this has got to offer. For once, it's also not a demo because we actually have the key. And you know me, I like to click on things. That's the real gamers be like clicking on things. It's Frogel. Are you lost, adventurer? Yeah, I am here to steal the cursed turnip, sorry. I'm clicking through a little fast. But you know, usually we read the dialogue. We're just gonna complete the magic ritual. Far too decrepit now to descend this tower. Little bro can't climb that flight of stairs. How's he eating? Who knows? Let's unlock the upgrade tree. What was that? Isn't that the upgrade tree? How else am I gonna... Anyway, let's move north to find the chopping block. How do I move? Is it a was? It is a was situation. I thought it was like a click and drag situation. We can now hit the chopping block with left button and collect the resulting items. It's like a cookie clicker style as well. I love a game where you can just click. I do be playing. I remember Clicker Heroes. It used to be huge. And then I always had friends who were on some insane ascendancies. They're doing shit I couldn't even comprehend. I can't even hold more than 5. Okay, well then... Now we are the apprentice. Complete my upgrades. Collect my pages. Fix the shop. Gain more hand storage. Hand storage is important. Because we need to save our time, you know? Now, I could try and like butterfly click this, but it's been a while. And this hitbox is a lot smaller than your average Minecraft PvP hitbox, so you can comprehend my difficulties on that one. I see. So you pick what you want and then you just dump the shit. There's some crafting levels involved in that. I mean, listen, this may not be the best YouTube game, but to be fair, I can do a little pause play situation. We'll see how the timescale evolves. I mean, this also reminds me kind of all the mod packs I like to play in modded Minecraft Sky Factory style, where it's just sort of like, it tells you what to do and you do it. I love a questing mod pack. Questing with a bit of freedom is I think the best like option. Lumber and rock, 35% stronger. Anything else? Easy enough. My blueprint shelf. Click my tower. Okay, I've clicked your tower. We'll be doing that, I suppose. There's a stone, right? What? Aqua? How do we get stone? Is it down here, maybe? Maybe it's... There's a stone here, but I don't think we have access to the rest of what's going on down here yet. Although, I don't know. We don't have that. There's a mining stone, but we don't have a pickaxe. Is there a map button so that I can figure out where I am? Because I feel like I'm gonna get lost. Wazding around this tiny map. Okay, but you can scroll out. Buy blueprints. We don't have... Okay, it tells you when you can't do something yet. Auto-clicking is 30% faster. How do you auto-click? So I guess is my follow-up question. Oh, you can just hold. Listen. Until auto-clicking is faster than clicking, you can catch my ass reducing the lifespan of my Logitech mouse by... Not sponsored. I just wanted to... I was gonna say the whole brand name, but I felt like a jackass saying super light, you know? Channel Beaver. What does that mean again? Oh, that's the sap? Sap mentioned? Okay, you wanted something as well, right? Water well. Oh, to get aqua to get stone, presumably. It's still a little bit slower, but we're getting to the point of doing it. Press B to get build mode and place down the well blueprint. I mean, we should put it next to this, right? And then hand size. No, we can't do that one yet. What's next? Okay, we can't do anything, so we should be waiting anyway. We build a water well, then we get water, then we can get some stone maybe? We can get a wooden pickaxe. We're very Minecraft coded here. If you can appreciate that. I played Stardew a little bit. I have it on my phone, I believe. Not that the platform matters, I think it is cross-platform or something to that degree. Revisit my store for greater blueprints. What you got? Chest, bonfire, and a brewing well. Okay, we don't have rocks or clay. But we can have chests. Sorry, you've seen my settings menu. Now you can no longer live. Do we just... Yeah, I was gonna say we just grab some of this. Is there anything that we need aqua for? Buffing the water well. I mean, I'll do it. I do want to get a chest so I can store some of this stuff in. Seems one of the first things you do in your Sky Factory modern Minecraft style runs is get your storage systems up. Now the real mark of a modded Minecraft concerns at what point and how you transition from your intermediary sort of basic sorting system to your like I swapped my adjectives there. Your bitch-made like sorting system of just like all this shit goes here, this shit goes here. I'm bad with sorting my stuff. Okay, select upgrade. What did we just... a lot of stuff we don't have yet. We now have dripping... Oh, we need aqua to get the dripping water. But, okay, so this is not like ordered. You don't need it's not a prerequisite basis. Okay, there we go. And now we can grab some stone, which is down here. Southwest. Well, this shit takes forever, man. I mean, I'll grab 10 stones worth. I don't actually know what I'm doing. What does this button do? Oh, it's B for build mode. This button? I don't know what it does. Take a look, y'all. Oh, it's kind of where we're at. Let's put these rocks here for a second while we figure out how to... Once we get guys to automate our shit, we are gonna be thriving. Okay, what else are we... What else do we need? How do we progress? What's your deal? Bonfire for crafting. Bonfire or brewing well, both seem pretty important. But we'll get a chest first. This is the point where I could consider doing a little bit of a pause to start showcasing things better, but for now I'll leave it in unless I run out of random like useless things to say, which is entirely plausible. But anyway. What does chest unlocked mean? Where is the chest? Is it like, do I get it? Do I build it? B. I do a bit of a scroll wheel situation here. Well, put it down here. We still, I mean, listen. 8 logs for a chest. Where'd you get that one from? Nah, I'm just messing with you. This is very Terraria Stardew graphics wise. The guy who can't think of another way to describe stylized pixel graphics apart from relational like methods to other games he's sort of played. I never beat Terraria, and I may never. People are like, play Terraria. Listen, some things pass you by and it's okay. It's like, I'll probably never watch Naruto. I may read... That was the quick time event was deciding whether to pronounce it like a weeb. Listen, I'm committing to my weebdom, okay? Unless it's like Pokemon, which I think... Listen, you could probably squeeze a Pokemon out of me. I'm not gonna hit you with the Pokemon stuff. Like, that's crazy, I think. But unless I'm speaking in Japanese to a Japanese person, maybe, or to a weeb. Or maybe, should we... People, there's a slight bringing back of otaku right now. There's like a wave. 99, huh? Oh wait, it's like the fucking simple drawers, man. It only stores one, and I need more of it. Okay, well that's piss then. What do I want next? What's my logical upgrade? More hand storage, 5 more. I mean, listen, we can. We'll get that done real quick. So far though, listen, everything is very, like, obviously it's responsive to that point that I don't even need to mention it, but I like the little touches, you know? It's not overcrowding your UI, so you actually get to, like, chill. And as much as I'm not necessarily a cozy game, like, proponent of the cozy game genre, I wouldn't, like, hate it, I guess. Pivot, movement speed, well, there's this fucking sprint key. There's a sprint key. Oh, fuck it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We want the sprint key. That's what we want. And as soon as we get automation, like, that's the first thing you rush in any modded Minecraft, like, tech-based mod pack is automation. Because once you get basic automation, the engines just whir, you know what I mean? Then you can work on shit while shit works for you. It's like, listen, it's the basis of our society also. You know, that's the kind of the dream. You wanna get your money up, and you know, I'm trying to get my money up also, perhaps, but okay. Okay, now we can hold shift and be sprinting. I could rebind it, but in a game with not much things to be bound. Clicks are stronger. We don't have ash yet. What can we do? It's good to have a bound of what we can do. We don't have you. We've already your levels can get higher. There's Ignis. Oh, we need to finish that stuff up here. Yeah. That's this stuff up here. Bonfire and the brewing well. Bonfire is first, of course, because give me that, and then southwest. Yes. I get my west and east very confused between themselves. I don't know why that is, and the only way I get to remember it is I'm like, West Australia is to the left. That's literally, like, that's how it is for me. We now have the bonfire unlocked. How do we make the bonfire? We'll put it like here, maybe, if you let me. I was gonna say, why do you need stones for the bonfire? I guess you put it in the middle of the bonfire to have a base of the bonfire. I don't know. It's been a long time since I built a bonfire, but I have, you know, being from Australia, even if you're like the most antisocial, never going outside, I hate Australia. If you went to like pretty much any reasonable public school, I have to say that, because I'm sure there are schools you could go to, especially maybe private ones, where you could get things tailored to your every need in a different sort of way. Like, even like me, the most like never going outside guy all the time. Add fuel. You can command flame. Click on the UI to see recipes. Ash sap, ignis, and the forbidden flame, y'all. Y'all. I don't know how to. Y'all is not a word that we say in Australia, so it's not like, to pronounce it, you have to dig from the other well of pronunciation, like words. Yeah, I forgot that we have sprinting. Let's just make some ash. Oh, we need to add fuel, which I need to see. Look, this is also classic Minecraft, man. You need to add logs to get fuel. And now this shit takes time, so we have to stockpile our shit, and then exactly. See, now the rhythm is. You know, this is the rhythm of the night, as they say. The CPS is helping me out a little bit on this one. Oh, it uses up to. I thought it was okay. So there's no limit. We'll leave the ash on the ground for now. Maybe hopefully there's not like a nighttime cycle that our shit gets started by monsters, and that turns into a tower defense. That would be a sick twist, though. A tower defense mode to this. We'll just chuck that shit down there. What do we need next? We got ash now, rocks and ash. We need your final. Oh no, we've got slime patch now, but we don't have the method of slime patching. We have no clay yet, but we don't have it. We don't have clay? Let me see. It'll tell me if I can or can't. Thankfully, yeah, we don't have clay yet, so that's chill. So what's your deal then? What do we have left? What can we do? Is I think the more appropriate question. Okay, we can disregard all that. We could get stronger rock. If we max out... Oh no, we just need to get one level on it because this is like a recurring situation. So it seems like such a waste to use all this ash just on the rock upgrade, but 35% is a hefty upgrade, you know? So it's probably a reasonable... Oh, I lost myself again. There we go. And now the auto-clicking button. The yearning. The yearner. Those who yearn. I will say, listen, if I could move these all together, then I feel like my experience would be better. I don't see how, and listen, it's fine, I don't mind it, but I don't see how it's serviced to have all this stuff so separate from each other, you know what I mean? Like, if I could just build my shit all in one place and then have my little, like, my little town. Like, I get it might defeat a bit of, like, your design choices of having, like, chests and separation. I still think it wouldn't, you know? I would like the option to move this stuff, at least down the line. Maybe at the beginning it's not here, and then we can... Let me get a chest real quick. Hold on. Oh, I can just build it, that's right. I want a chest for every resource. How do we can't break it yet. That's fine. Chests. Unfortunately, because we put it here, so we're gonna have to... Okay, unfortunately, we can't unsmelt the log. We got unallocate the log from smelting, is I guess the better way to say that. Okay. We want to make sure that we know what it's for, so that we don't accidentally cross our streams on this one and put the wrong thing in the wrong place. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. The water, I don't know if we need a water one, but I'll put it down anyway, just so we have, you know, organization and stuff. We lack clay. We do have sap. We can get sap, which is water and log. Okay, and then we're gonna need one more. It's kind of unnecessary. I get it, but I feel like it's kind of, you were just like, oh, it's realistic. It's not realistic, but it's kind of like, it makes sense. But then again, you know, it's not like the rest of this really makes that much sense. Anyway, we now have discovered sap. Guys, when they search for a free-to-play auto battler on Steam or on your mobile device, your item capacity of crafters. No, we're not at that stage of developing shit yet, let's be honest. Ignis. Do we have Ignis? Can we make Ignis? We can make Ignis. It's ash and sap, yo. It's 2 ash to 1 sap. That's the troubling part. That's the tricky part. So we're gonna need to make some more ash. Auto-clicking is almost faster, and I can just hold left click to get out of that, which I didn't really realize was the case. Okay, now let's just grab that real quick, put it down, just so we get like some logic in this bitch. Oh, yeah, we also need to get some more logs for the log, like the thing itself, the fueling of it. Last thing we want is to run into a situation where our shit's smelting and it's not being smelted. You know what I mean? What's your deal? 2 to 1? I mean, listen, we gotta let this thing finish anyway. Just send it? So just so we can get like our bearings on all our shit. Anything left? The brewing well, huh? Cancel building, I suppose. We don't have slime or the earth solver. I reckon that's probably beyond our realm. Or terra yet, or really clay at all. I suppose clay was probably water and dirt. We don't have dirt, which is I think our stopping block. But what do we want to do? We want to, yeah, we want to buff you probably. If anything, learn to harvest clay. That's where it is. Okay, lumber, rock, and 15 ash. Okay, 15 ash is kind of crazy. It'll take me a little while. Time is a bitter enemy. To craft faster, try build multiple bonfires. I promise you, the crafting is not my bottleneck right now, but I could do it. It wouldn't be that hard. To have a bonfire for each like specific one, it wouldn't take that long either, because there's no build time, because this is not a pay to win Clash of Clans situation. Clash of Clans is not pay to win, listen. It's pay to progress. It's a freemium game. I think people malign freemium games as if like constantly maintaining a video game is not something that actually takes money and requires constant support. Now again, I think people also like go too far the other way, and I've been once to have done this before, in the sense that like just because something does cost money to maintain doesn't mean that you can just have people like sap your soul. This is the problem. You know what? I could just be building the bonfires and shit here, but because everything is separate, you have to kind of build things in one little corner. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense. Anyway, see, I've already broken my rule. I'll put this shit in here now. Okay, so you're my fire. We have a fair amount of recipes. We'll get you done also. I think this is the point where I hit you with a quick pause, and I'll catch you up when we have clay. I've been working on my shit. I've built all my stuff. I've filled them up. We're trying to get some progress going. But I also noticed there's some tribute to the god situation going on here. We may as well see what your deal is. I've not done this before, so let's see. Okay, the elements. Oh, I'm not gonna use the 10 fire. I'm using the 10 fire for something. Hope you can understand. Catch you back up when we have clay. We have done it. We now have clay prospecting. Now I don't know how to do it. Is it here? How do we do it? How is it done? I don't want to build a chest. Do I have to build a? No. Okay. What's the pathway to it? The clay fields. Those who know. Literally, I'm asking those. Are there any who know? Or where are the clay fields, bro? These are the slimes. We have to kill the slimes. I understand about the slime killing. Clay fields. The clay just spawns? It does just spawn. Okay, so that's like, we don't need to click on that one. That's nice. There's one less clicking. Increase capacity of the clay fields. I mean, that seems like it would be kind of a priority. So we'll be sending that one real quick. And honestly, I think we basically already have it. Now, if you say, why do you get more when you already have enough in your resources? Why don't you just use all of it? Listen, it's basic resource management. It's the same reasoning. If you don't wait to buy new toothpaste until you run out of toothpaste with the very last one. You buy a new toothpaste when you run out of the toothpaste and you just opened the new one. That's how it works. That's basic logic. Slime patches. Oh, we need lumber, rock, and ignis on this one. 10 ignis is kind of crazy. Speaking of which, we need to get another chest for our clay. Okay, I'll come back when I have the sword to kill the slimes. Another great thing while I'm sort of just gathering my resources is that this is very much scratching my modded Minecraft itch, which is that there's something to do while something else is being done. It's the ultimate sort of productivity style video game that's just got enough. Like at this early stage, it's very reminiscent of the fact that you're smelting yourself while you're mining for stuff and while you're getting a farm constructed or whatever. It's very reminiscent of that, which I'm a big fan of, I would like to say. Anyway, what are we doing right now? Just to catch you up to speed, we're getting the sword up. What I should also be doing is periodically harvesting my clay, which is just spawning, I guess. Is that scientifically accurate? Does clay just spawn? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, that one's passive, so presumably down the line there'll be a way to get this completely automatic, such that we don't need to constantly supervise it. But we're not there yet. So I'll update you when we get a sword. Well, we are getting there. Now, one thing I'm not sure of is if you switch from one recipe to another midway, does it give you this stuff back or not? You can't take stuff out of this once you put it in this, which I guess makes some sense. You're kind of committing to it. Anyway, we've got our chests for pretty much everything we need so far, and there's our swordsmanship. And now we have a sword, and now we can kill slimes. And now we have slime. Another thing we need to make a chest for, so let's get that done. Which I think I do have enough wood in here to already put that down. Don't question my placement here, but I think we're rocking pretty good. Now we can probably get that brewing well done, can't we? Yeah, we can. We just need a bunch of stone. Hold on, I don't know if did I unpause or did I pause for that? Anyway, quick update. We have the sword. We can. I don't know if I've literally I do this so many times. I should really make sure. We have sword. Now we can kill slime. We've got chests for organization, and now we'll get the brewing well sorted. We now have brewing well, which means we can put one down. We'll put it next to you. Same difference. That's a manageable recipe. Just you're right next to you. It's really just like the matter of clicking very fast. And presumably you use a lot of water as well, so we can tap into that. Now you know what, let's not tap into our storage. When you can do it, do it. If you're already making something and you're already at your base, for instance, you know, use your existing resources rather than getting the new ones. That's how I like to roll. There's the brewing well. Now what's your deal? I should be building 3 of you? We don't have the chaotic materia yet. They're asking me to do stuff. Now we don't have leaves, but we do have terra and earth solvent now. Should we so desire. Now what do we want to do is the real question. Iron storage is, I mean, listen, that's a pretty cheap upgrade for something pretty decent, but also I don't really mind going a bit back and forth at this current juncture. We could get stronger slimes, but that's ash, and ash is kind of tricky. So once we reach the locks, that's the end of what the current early access has got to offer for us, as far as I understand it. So, I mean, we should probably get these done, just so we can at least say that we're getting them done. So, see here we'll tap in, because it's just 5, right? I don't really think that's a huge deal. But these three slimes. Come on. Easy enough. And then 10 log. Log is right now what I need to focus the rest of my upgrades into, because this is probably the longest click and it's used in almost everything. So, I mean, wood farm in Minecraft is the kind of thing that's just trivial to set up in most mod packs, and it pays you dividends because you just never have to worry about building blocks, fuel, really anything ever again. Snippers now. And now we have leaves, another resource that needs another chest. Hold on. Listen, this is what I've been doing, man. And honestly, dare I say it, this is one of the best. Let's not go crazy. Best is maybe too high of a praise for something I've only spent half an hour or so playing. But it seems like a great game to me. Also, I should check the scoreline. Hold on. What's popping right now? I forgot that the Mao's Vitality second map is on. I just tuned out after Vitality made the comeback. I'm watching IEM Chengdu, but not hashtag not an ad. Although I have been to IEM Sydney. Now we can place you there. Is there one up here? Let's do a little trimming of the bushes, you know? Sometimes even when you're single, you have to trim the bushes. It is what it is. Okay. And now what? Faster bush growing. Let me get all these question marks possibly out. We don't have coal yet. But we could get lumber and sap. I think we already have enough. Plus, capacity of crafters is pretty important. Dare I say. Because low-key, I thought it wasn't, and then I realized 15 is being the max for your craft. This is very pitiful. So let's lock in on that one. The early stages of a game like this is also very good. We obviously can't do any of these anymore. So no automation in this stage, maybe. Maybe. Up to 5 rocks will generate naturally around the mining rock. We need the growing stones. Okay. Mandatory. Growing stones is immediately needed. Because that's passive generation, bro. And you know me, I'm the kind of guy who likes to like come back to a game and be like, oh, look at all this stuff waiting for me. I'm a big fan of that kind of logic. But to do that, of course, we're gonna need to do some trimming of the bushes. But you know what? More price to pay for permanent rocks. Now all we need is growing logs. What they do grow already, but you know, maybe fallen twigs. Someone just said in the YouTube chat of the stream 6-7 meaning educate me. I do love. I didn't mean to put that there. Give me that. The stones, they grow, dude. They fucking grow. Slimes. Listen, we're putting out the immediate. Yes. Is that easy? This is Terraria coded so much so that I know that because I got the slimes in Minecraft mods. I think most of them are inspired. The King Slime stuff is Terraria inspired, from my understanding. Slime handler. The slime law. Okay. 20% chance of more lumber. Fuck it. We lumber. First we lumber, then we... Oh, maybe I should be going for whatever buffs my lumber acquisition. I don't remember where is the lumber buff? Yeah, this is locked, so these are naturally locked. This is not locked. I mean, bonfires craft faster. That's a free upgrade. Do you know how free that shit was? Coal chance of... That's where you get coal from. Okay, I mean, these are insanely low odds. Now we just need passive... Once we get passive wood, everything is solved, really. But that will take some time. We've discovered terror. I'm just keeping you updated, but we are trying to get coal. The problem with coal is it's kind of hard to get, in my opinion. But maybe we'll try and get something else. And I can confirm, you change the recipe, everything comes out. Good for us. That is, we are slime ranching. We killed a bunch of slimes. I've decided I'm gonna go until I can't no more. That's kind of the juncture we're at right now. We're hitting all the question marks. We're so close to basically capping out on upgradable components and question marks that can no longer be accessed. The lock, of course, means we ain't there yet. The problem with coal is it's kind of harder to acquire the coal, to be honest. More lumber instead of leaves. I'll run with that. I'll run with that. This one though, I think we can just straight up get it. I think we can just straight up get it. Did I not select it? There we go. It needs to show up in the top right, and then I know how much I need. It's that easy. Is one here? No, it's not. Okay, it looked like one, but maybe it is one. It's just not clickable. That's entirely plausible. I'll collect those in a second. Don't you worry. These fast ass bush growing. I could just steal some bush from myself there, but you know what? We've been getting some upgrades on our log clickability, and I think we can just grab it right there. Would you look at that? Lumberjack Jack. Is that what it was called? It is literally what it was called. And a chance for living wood when number is produced. That one's quite nice. Send it. Oh, also, sometimes when I click it, it doesn't click. So I think it's... Yeah, when I hold shift, it doesn't work because it's a shift delete thing. I figured it out. We're upgrading how fast we can auto-click this thing. Is it faster than me yet? Let's find out. This is just me. And this is the auto click. I think one more upgrade, it's gonna definitively surpass me. In fact, this is already faster than my default. Because I can go faster than this, but I can't keep it up. Let's put it that way. And listen, nobody ever wants to be in that state. You know what I'm saying? Is it Australian saying, you know what I'm saying? Is that a thing? Is that a guy? I think it's a guy, and I think I am that guy. Anyway, I like to always leave one in store. I don't know why. But because of that... it's not a thing I can do. Okay. I needed to make some fire. That's what I needed to make. And while I'm here... Well, hold on, we're about to upgrade this thing, aren't we? So why don't we... No, not that. That's the earth essence that we got from this thing, which is another crafting ingredient. See, look. Now, I think that's probably as high as we can go, because wisp dust is beyond us right now. I mean, ash and terra could be a quick little thing that we can do. But anyway. Let's work on this now, by which I mean... Look, behold. I can just leave it here, man. This is what we were talking about. This is the auto-clicking that we need in this game. Beautiful. Now, aside to the miracle here, we actually have enough for sporadic energy. Now, it's gonna take all of my coal, unfortunately, because coal is so rare. At least with current versioning. But it means we've unlocked another thing that's perma. Clay generation speed, sure, we can afford that immediately. But before we do that, I was doing something, and it was this, buffing the hell out of that. 10 slime. 10 slime is easier to get than 10 terra, bro. I just need to kill these things pretty quick, to be honest with you, and they be spawning. We got our upgrades. Come on. It's that simple, after all. 2 more. And you can already see, look how easy. Now, we probably can't get this one, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, exactly, they got iron bars. And now it's time to farm the auto-click on it, and we're gonna go crazy. I mean, look how good it is, but look how bad the auto-click is. Oh wait, we're about to be solving that problem. The idling is going to be so idle. It's kind of half idling, if you want to be honest about it. But that's fine either way. I was just farming some ash on the side, so that's light work for that. Let me rock and clay, huh? Rock and clay. Type of shit that I already have in store. Surprisingly, we actually ran out of clay for once. We were doing very well on our clay farming. So we'll have to take a second for once. Very rare. Our resource generation so far has been pretty stellar. But nothing we can't handle. Now what? 5 Ignis? One step ahead of you, buddy. 5 living wood? That's expensive. It's expensive not only because like the crafting recipe is downright brutal, even though we did just buff the bush growing speed. You know what? Let's get some movement speed while we're at it. Because it'll help us do all this a little bit faster. Dare I say it. But we're getting to the end of what this game has to offer already, which is honestly pretty impressive from my standpoint, but I'm just enjoying the flow of things. I like it. I'm still not so sold on the fact that all of this is in like separate zones. But then again, I guess it's the fact I like it to be in separate zones by my choice due to like removing different areas for different purposes, you know what I mean? Like your mob farm is away from this, is away from that. I think that to me makes a lot of sense. Anyway, slime spawns faster. Leaves are also another thing that's kind of annoying to farm. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. The self chopper. I didn't know this was here the whole time. My bad, y'all. Okay, we're gonna immediately. I knew I had some spare for a fucking reason. How do we build it? Generates lumber over time. Can I just put it anywhere? It does cost a fair fortune, but if we can put it anywhere, I'll put it down here, man. The self chopper. I didn't realize we were getting that level of automation that quickly. Jesus. Okay, I assume it's gonna be slow, which would be the trade-off of it, but anyway. It's not really a clean place to put it. So we'll put it here. What's this resource, by the way? It's this. Well, in that case, just give me a second. I'll have what you need. Don't get mad. Just so we can have this thing going while I replenish my stock a little bit. You know, that's what it's good for. But in the meantime, of course, we will be wanting a fair amount of live wood or whatever it's called. And also we will be wanting some of that, which I was just doing before. See, look, it's good to get sidetracked in these things and live a little, you know? It's a bunch of, like, clicking mini-games. That's essentially the entire game. Beautiful. Okay, and then we were doing this, like, were we doing that? I'm not sure we were doing that. What I do need to do regardless is get a bunch more ash. I mean, we're already farming so much of it. We may as well get this going so that we can put 10 fire in the elemental triangle and have a good old time. And look at how good this is, man. If we get the lucky drops of living wood from this, it would probably be faster. Dare I say it. One more. I'll do it. There we go. It's gambling, fellas. Just do it right. I mean, it's really slow. So, but it's good to have it, at least. It's good to have it. The slime patch for pet slimes. But we do need earth solver for that. And we're also running out of things to build from a furnace, which I think we can't craft anything in it with yet. But, you know what? Let's just keep going. Let's get this party started. What's up here? The 5 living wood. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. It's that easy, fellas. You just click a lot. Now what? The final element has been activated. We've unlocked the next stage, which is probably not active yet, to be honest with you. Demo completed. Listen, I don't need to wishlist it. I have it. Let's see. Let's be honest with each other. Also, I've pretty much never wishlist games. Not to disrespect the games, but you know what? We're so close to finishing the actual upgradability components. I know the game told me it was done, but I could have done that, like, ages ago. Let's be honest. What do you want? Fuel? Fuck it, have some. Deeper reserves. And when all we need is some living wood, this is, like, immediately doable, I think. As long as I just collect all of this shit and just dump it in here. We'll have the ash we need. Well, also, I mean, this is like light work, obviously. It's nice to have some backup. And another one bites the dust, and even better than that, only we can't obviously get this, is we could finally get the bonfires crafting faster. We got our 5 coal. Can't afford the forbidden flame yet. Not that we could ever manage to. So now all we need is 5 more living wood, which was pretty rudimentary. 10 terra, 15 slime. We're pretty much almost done with this video game, dare I say it. Now let me get the slime patch real quick, just so we can have it, really. I like that it stacks it up on top of each other, you know? Sometimes you gotta compliment the easy stuff. So many games fail on the easy stuff. I've had an almost seamless experience in this scenario so far. Get me the furnace. Some fires required. Which basically means we gotta hit this thing again. And would you look at that? We're gonna get some insane stones with one of our final upgrades plausible. We only have 2 actual upgrades left, and they involve a whole lot of living wood and earth solvent. And also we've got this. So how much earth solvent do we need? Because I want to have one of everything, including a furnace. Does our furnace need earth solvent? No, the furnace just needs this. So why don't we just pay this one off right now? And then... run this by you real quick while we found some more living wood, presumably. Here we go. Now we have the furnace, which I think is the final thing we can purchase from the blueprints, which means it's the final thing we can even buy to build. So, fuck it. Good old furnace down here, which means we need a bunch more of Terra, which we obviously do need in general anyway. So what I will do is, I'll just... they split the resources, splitting it between furnaces. Those who know, real Minecraft heads, how many splits do you do before you're like, okay, this is too many? How many furnaces do you make in your like starting up world before you're like, okay, this is enough, like we don't need to go crazy? I'm a believer in like anywhere from 4 to 8 depending on... oh, hold on. I was wondering, I've yanked my headphone cable out my headphone like twice today. Reason that it ends up happening is because it got stuck in between some Wi-Fi antennae. You know the ones. Oh, we already did that, huh? That's what it means to be paid off. We are pretty close to being done, to be honest. We've got the live wood done there. We've got our furnace, and then we can finally make coal and brick. And brick. That's important to note. We can make brick. Oh, I accidentally made it spit everything out because it wanted a bunch of stuff, but I wanted you to keep making that coal. Me, when I asked the slop poster to post slop. Anyway, what do we want to do? We want this. So we want the... let me just get it spit out there because I was realizing I made it here. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting the earth solvent, and we can get the slime handler, which I believe is the final upgrade. No, we have living wood to get. So, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get some living wood. And the slimes have been handled. 1 upgrade left, and wouldn't you know it, also 1 thing left for the slime patch, and we would have built everything that the game is allowing us to build. The only thing we don't have, actually, is some brick. And you know what? Let's get some brick. Let's get some brick, why don't we? Come on. That's more like it. Now we go sliming. There we go. And we're gonna get there. Oh, well. The final... what's it called? Solvency. Look at this. They got not enough items, man. They got bottom right. Do you see it? The slime patch. I got my own slimes at home, bro. Look at that. Slimes at home. You can build your own convenient slimes. Now, the lumberjack jack. We've maxed out everything. Wait. Oh yeah, we built the furnace and we got bricks, but we can't. There's some stuff we can afford that we can't afford. You get what I mean? There's some, like, everything now is either got locked or it's been completed. So we've maxed out the current game, unless I just want to build a bunch of random resource generating items that don't really do anything. And I don't think I really am interested. What the hell? Oh yeah, we're looking for the turnip or whatever. I forgot that that's technically the lore of the game. There's a lot of wood involved in looking for those living woods, because I didn't really feel like going potion hunting, aka using this recipe, which kind of sucks ass. Anyway, that's the whole Forage Wizard that I have managed to actually complete. I didn't realize I'd be able to finish it in a video. I thought it would be more of a showcase, but dare I say it took me like an hour and a half, probably, because there was a lot of some idling here and there, some RNG based living wood hunting. But I mean, by the end of it, so what was the last living wood upgrade that we ended up doing? It was you, right? Like, by the end of it, look at how cracked we have our system. And this is what I want from a game like this, is to start simple, and then eventually you just get absolutely crazy spamming that's better than anything you could ever produce, right? We got that. We got digging on my mining stone. We got the fields, the clay fields. We got the slime fields. I honestly, one of my most recent best, trying to phrase this properly, games to play on one monitor while watching something on another monitor, and maybe one of the peaks in that genre. But I think maybe it would be a little bit better if it had villages. Maybe I'm less not like Stardew Valley posting. If I could get people to join my village, if I could sort of, maybe we could recruit some people. We could build houses, and then we could get them to like manage our stuff. But maybe it's not that kind of game. Like, if I could get a little guy and could be like, your job is tend the fields, put the wood in here, put the living wood. Like, if I could start to make it more like a Minecraft tech mod pack, I would love it for me. But even as what it is right now, I'm having a blast is maybe not the way I would describe a game like this. I'm having a chill time. So thank you again for the dev, the Forage Wizard. They foraged me. I'll say that for sure. Check it out for yourself. I think the open beta is out right now. Again, not sponsored, but I feel the need to be a little bit more kind to developers, especially when a game is good and the dev is like, here's my game. I feel like it would be almost impossible to be rude and not just be endlessly kind, to be honest with you. Anyway, that's me. I've never said that as my outro before. Thank you for watching. Click on subscribe. That's all I got. See ya.